Can Jews be saved without Jesus? Introduction. The question of whether or not Jews can be saved without Jesus has been a matter of debate and discussion for centuries. Judaism, which is one of the oldest monotheistic religions in the world, teaches that salvation can be achieved through obedience to the commandments and adherence to the teachings of the Torah. However, Christianity, which emerged in the 1st century CE, teaches that salvation can only be obtained through faith in Jesus as the Messiah. Judaism's perspective. Judaism emphasizes the importance of living a righteous life and obeying the commandments, as outlined in the 5 books of Moses, also known as the Pentateuch. The 10 Commandments, found in Exodus 22-17, play a crucial role in Jewish theology. These commandments serve as a framework for moral behavior and guide individuals towards ethical living. Christianity's perspective. Christianity, on the other hand, places great emphasis on Jesus' role as the Messiah. Christians believe that Jesus is the promised Savior, sent by God to redeem humanity from its sins. They base their faith on the belief that Jesus' death and resurrection brought about the salvation of those who believe in him. The debate. The question of whether Jews can be saved without Jesus has been the subject of intense debate and discussion. Some Christians argue that Judaism is incomplete without Jesus, and that only through faith in Jesus can individuals be saved. Others believe that Judaism is a sufficient pathway to salvation, and that faith in Jesus is not necessary for Jews. Arguments for Jewish salvation. There are several arguments put forth by those who believe in Jewish salvation without Jesus. One argument is that Judaism is an ancient and well-established religion, with its own set of beliefs and practices. It has been a source of spiritual guidance and fulfillment for countless Jews throughout history. Another argument is that Judaism emphasizes the importance of deeds over faith. Judaism teaches that salvation comes through good deeds and acts of kindness, rather than solely relying on faith in Jesus. This focus on ethical behavior and religious observance is seen as a valid path to salvation. Arguments against Jewish salvation. On the other hand, some argue that Judaism alone is insufficient for salvation. They argue that Jesus' death and resurrection are central elements of Christian salvation, and that without faith in Jesus, individuals cannot attain salvation. Some Christians also believe that Judaism lacks the fulfillment of certain prophecies and teachings found in the Christian scriptures. They contend that Jesus' teachings and example provide a deeper understanding and fulfillment of Jewish law and tradition. Conclusion. The question of whether or not Jews can be saved without Jesus is a complex and multifaceted one. While Christianity teaches that faith in Jesus is necessary for salvation, Judaism emphasizes the importance of living a righteous life and obedience to the commandments. Ultimately, the answer to this question depends on individual beliefs and interpretations of religious texts.